Hi guys, I hope you're having a good weekend. Today I'm going to do a quick review of an options trading DVD that I recently bought. So for you guys who don't know me, my name is Russell. I've been a stock trader for about 8 years and I'm just getting into options trading. So I've been buying various resources, and one of the things that I've noticed is this Trick Trade's B.O.S.S assassin DVD that's being advertised on YouTube by a guy who goes by Trick Trades, aka Paul Mitchell. So let me show you who Paul is. This is Paul. And by the way, I'm going to leave a link to my full article of this review about Trick Trade's Assassin DVD in the description below. So I'm just going to give a quick overview of what you get in the DVD and who this guy is. So I've done some research on this guy, Pat Mitchell, I think his name. He's a Canadian stock trader full-time. He says he was a welder. He had his own welding business and made quite a bit of money with that, but decided to go into stock trading full-time. And now he runs a service called Trick Trades. These are kind of the prices that you get. Quite a typical looking service. It's for day trading options primarily. So that seems to be his speciality, is options trading over the course of a very short time frame. So let me get into this a little bit. First off, this review that I've written is a review of just his DVD. It's an expensive DVD, as a lot of these stock and options trading resources are. It's about $500 the last time I looked. And I can just basically give you an overview now, which is that if you're a new trader, even if you're new to stock trading, this DVD actually gives you a bit of an introduction into that, because options trading relies on a basic understanding of the underlying stocks and how the price direction moves. So if you want to be a good options trader, you should start with learning how to do technical analysis on stocks. So since my background has been in stocks for the last 8 years, but I really don't have much clue about options, this DVD was actually quite beneficial for the second half of it, which is the options. The first half was pretty basic to me. He basically just covers basic technical patterns with stocks. So let me just show you some of the stuff he covers. So basically he talks about a lot of the technical patterns he uses, nothing too complicated. He really just uses things like double bottoms, double tops, and these simple VWAP lines, support and resistance. So that's one thing I really like about his strategy, this day trading option strategy, is there's really nothing complicated about the way he looks at the underlying stock prices in order to judge his options trades. One thing I noticed about Pat Mitchell is he's extremely meticulous. He looks at everything in great detail. So he'll look at different indicators and try and match them all up, and he's very meticulous, and that comes across in his DVD training. So I do like that about him, and I think that's something that new traders and experienced traders alike can definitely benefit from. So this is the actual DVD that I bought. It's pretty much him talking and a whole bunch of charts where he illustrates his points. And he, like I said, the first half is all about stock patterns, looking at different lines, looking at trends, this type of thing. So the whole DVD is just charts, examples of charts, him talking about what he's seeing exactly, like exact details of candles on particular lines of support and resistance. And then the second half, he still shows the charts, but he also starts talking about what options contracts that he likes to use and why he likes to use them. So the whole DVD is, I mean, how long is that? It's an hour and a half. So you get an hour and a half, it's $500. It is a good, simple overview. It is good. However, I think if you're an experienced stock trader, half of the DVD will probably be like teaching you to suck eggs. It's not complicated. a lot of the stock trading stuff. If you're new to options trading though, I do like the fact that he just does very basic calls and puts. He's not one of these guys who starts bombarding you with all these crazy spreads and iron Condor double spread things and all that, which is something I'm really not interested in learning at the moment. I just really want to buy basic calls when I think the stock's going to go up, and just puts when the stock is going to go down. So that's definitely something I like about his options trading strategy. And again, this is mainly a day trading strategy. It doesn't seem to hold things for that long. So in the article, I go through all the sort of stuff that you'll learn. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. But the things like the terminology, lots of chart examples, what charting software he uses. Really, for me, there was a few golden nuggets in here. For example, like the idea of his stop loss being only 10 to 15%. That's pretty unusual, it seems, for options traders. They tend to get huge gains of like 100, 200%, and they usually have a very slack stop loss of like 50%, and that's something that I really don't like with options trading. So in my future options trades, I'm going to keep my stop loss to 10 or 15%, which is what he does. He goes through his different orders. He doesn't do anything fancy. He just looks for contracts that are not too ridiculous. So he's not going to bet that a stock is going to go up to 50 if it's still trading at $10. He tends to use charts where you're just slightly out of the money. So, if it's $10, you'll find an options contract that says it's looking for $12, so nothing ridiculous. So overall, the whole DVD is pretty simple. For $500 though, I'm not sure that it's the right thing for most people. I think a lot of the stuff you can find on his YouTube channel. This is it here, Trick Trades. I think a lot of it you can find for free. I mean, he talks about his trend lines, all this type of stuff. So honestly, I don't know if I would buy this even if you're a new trader, unless you're one of these people who really like to have like a course to work through systematically with everything in one place, and but $500 seems like a bit much for this stuff. So especially since he does so much for free, and other people do free stuff on YouTube too. So I wouldn't be. I mean, I liked it, but I'm not highly recommending it. So you can always join some of these other services, and I'll leave links in the description below. Cal Dennis's $Ace is options trading, but you get all this type of education in there, so plus a lot more. And I think $Ace is about $1,500 for the year. So I would say you get a lot more information from the educational stuff in $Ace than you do from the B.O.S.S and DVD. But then you also, with $Ace, you end up getting all these alerts and the scanner and everything as well. So I'm not really highly recommending that you buy this B.O.S.S and DVD in particular. So okay, well, that was short and sweet. I hope that you check out the description and check out the link to this article and the other resources that I put in there. So thanks for listening.